Hi, this is Chukaribo. This is my first film review, and I thought, seeing how it's this time of year, I thought I'd kick off on Saw 7. Saw 7 is the final in the franchise. Obviously, it's called Saw 3D, but for some reason, I'm just calling it Saw 7 because that's what I really like to call it. Saw 7's plot pretty much picks up where Saw 6 left off. Pretty much, it's just Jill versus Hoffman for the title of Jigsaw Master. Anyways, the film also focuses on a group of survivors of Jigsaw's games. We also get to see a few cameos here. We've got Addie, we've got Tara from the last film, we've got Jeff from Saw 1, and another surprising face we get to see from Saw 1. Well, not much surprising because they announced it a little while ago, but Carrie Elwes is returning as Dr. Lawrence Gordon. Boy, if I was so totally happy when that was actually announced. I was like, Carrie, come back. We want you. And for the Saw 7 commentary, Marlon Brando. Carrie Elwes' marvellous impression of Marlon Brando for the movie commentary is something I'll be looking forward to when I get it on DVD or Blu-ray, whichever one I feel like getting. But the plot actually did feel a tiny bit of thin in some places, but that's mainly because they had to fit in the plot of Saw 8, which obviously is not going to happen now due to the alleged poor box office pullings of Saw 6. Personally, I thought Saw 6 was actually one of the best of the franchise, but I think that the alleged poor number came down because of a lot of people didn't like Saw 5, because I read quite a few places, and I kind of agree in some places that it did feel a little too CSI-y. But on with the present, it's more the focus of one of the survivors, Bobby, who survived a game of Jigsaw, who's become an international celebrity over it. And let's just say things are not what they appear with Bobby at all. So we've got that grounds to cover with, which include lots and lots of delicious looking traps. Ooh, I've always saw the potential for one of them. I was like, yeah. There was a trap that was originally designed for Saw 6, but it was actually designed for Simone, the girl who chopped her arm off from Saw 6, just in case they thought she couldn't act. Talk about a contingency plan, but moving forward, oh yes, the 3D. 3D was average at best, but sometimes it just falls flat on its face and it doesn't feel like it's actually you're watching anything in 3D. Other moments, you've got blood flying all over the place. They really do like to throw rib cage pieces at you. You've got ribs flying here, there, and everywhere. But on the whole, the 3D was average, not impressive. Not particularly impressive. Still, don't let that distract you. But let's move on with the acting, shall we? Costas Mandylor, Tobin Bell, Betsy Russell, Carrie Elwes, all have put their heart and soul into this performance. And Tobin Bell has gone back to the way it pretty much was in the original film, where his role was very minimal. But you could still feel his presence you still feel Tobin Bell's presence throughout the whole movie. It is just an outstanding, and Costas Mandylor just as menacing as he always has been in the Saw films from Saw 4 onwards. You can just feel that evil radiating from him. Betsy Russell, bitch, a total bitch. And we also have a cameo from Chester Bennington, head singer from Linkin Park and Death by Sunrise. Massive fan of both bands, by the way. But on the whole, the acting was actually fairly well done, as opposed to Saw 6, which I felt was a little overacted with what the fuck yelled every kind of frequently. But there's a lot of knife to the neck in this movie. There's lots of people get stabbed in the neck. It's like, have Patrick and Marcus actually developed some kind of fetish for stabbing people in the neck? Is it like, oh, I'm going to stab this guy in the neck? It's not, I can just stab this guy anywhere. I'm just going to stab him in the neck and just be done with it. It's like, it just feels a little drawn out. But whatever. It was entertaining. Oh, God. On the whole, Saw 7 was an enjoyable romp of epic proportions. The ending is something that I think a lot of Saw fans will appreciate. They'll appreciate this ending because it's just Saw. And, wow. But in the end, this movie is, by any means, is just an epilogue of the previous 6 films, which is what I believed it would be when they announced that this would be the last film. I was thinking, all this is going to do is wrap up loose ends and just finish things off, which it has done. It has wrapped things up in a nice little bow, and hopefully they will not make another film. I may not even, if they make another film, I won't see it because, quite literally, Saw 3D / 7 has literally ended things for me on a nice, happy note. I'm going to give this film an 8.5 out of 10 because the only thing that really let it down is the 3D. The 3D is the only really bad thing that really let the film down. On the whole, go see this film. If you're a Saw fan, you will absolutely love this film. Carrie, I'm waiting for you to do your Marlon Brando impression in the Saw 3D commentary. Peace out, people. Bye.